Welcome to another video. Please like, subscribe, follow us as we take you on a journey for our free dropshipping course. We took down our last video, which was showing you how to find a product, because we had some complaints from certain dropshipping websites that we showed their website. Therefore, we decided to make a new video, and in the new video, we're actually going to make multiple videos and really focus down on different niches. So the first one we're going to start with electric bikes and electric scooters. And as we make each video, we'll show you a lot more content. So although the complaint about us showing their websites, if anything, it's made us actually rethink the videos that we make, and I think it's better, and it's going to be better for everyone to have more content and more ideas. So thank you for the suggestions to remove it, and also it shows that we're getting out there at such a quick pace. So hope you enjoy this video, and I will go through and give you some ideas. I'll then have a list of websites that potentially we talk about here, linked below. And if you want to go and look at those websites for more information, then you can click on the links in the description. So first of all, we are searching here electric bikes, and we're using Google Shopping, and in Google Shopping, this is where most drop shipping products are going to be advertised. You can advertise on Facebook and TikTok, Instagram, and we're going to cover that within the course. But the vast majority start off on Google Shopping, and a lot of them stay in Google Shopping and they don't go further than that. So let's start with electric bikes as a niche, which is a great niche to get into. It's great for the environment. It's an upcoming product. One of the things that we didn't show in the last video, which we can show you, is if we look on Google Trends, and in here we can search in terms of electric bikes to see as a product what's it like, and you'll see over the last 12 months how the trend dips, and that would be expected because it's going to be, it will be partly seasonal, as a kind of seasonal product. But as you'll see here, if we look at the last 5 years, it really spiked up in 2020 around about May time, and then declined, and it came back up, and it has declined quite a bit since then. But you would anticipate that this will come back up, towards the spring, summer, as more people look at electric bikes. Also, we're also going to look at scooters as well as electric bikes. And again, if you look at the trend for scooters, very similar, spiked right up, came back up, it has dipped just now, but again, if you look round about January, February time last year, it also dipped. It's dipped a little bit further this year, but again, you would expect that to come back up as well. So if you wanted to get into building a website just now in preparation for spring, summertime, it's a great niche to really look at, to be honest. So first of all, we're searching electric bike, and just to give you where to use this, you see here within Google it lists brands. I'm just highlighting that just now, and there's various different brands there, different types of bikes. But then also, when you scroll down to here, it gives you a list of lots of people's websites. So you can go and check those websites out individually. I wouldn't look at places like Argos or eBay, but probably some of the names that you don't recognise, and have a look on their website, see what products they are, and then have a look to see what brands they're listing, and get some ideas on where to target. From here as well, you can also go by a specific value. So if you want to go at a kind of higher level, let's say 1,200, apply that, then we're only going to see electric bikes in a higher price range. And again, here you've got a list of websites, so Rebel Cycles, Ride and Glide, Cycles UK, Halfords, and you can go through and look at the various different websites to see what they have. On the websites that we looked at, as I give an example of some, and we'll put the links below, there was a website, Pure Electric, and on Pure Electric, they have a lot of good information about scooters and electric bikes, electric scooters, electric cargo bikes, and that would be a website that we would recommend to look at. Others we looked at, which we're going to put links on in the description below, is Generation Electric. Ribble Valley is also another really good one. There's some lower quality websites out there, and one of the biggest things that when the people were complaining about our last video, they're complaining about competition. But with e-commerce, you're going to have a lot of competition. You know, and competition is just going to keep growing and growing and growing because more and more people want to get into e-commerce. And if you can't, take the competition, then it's really not an industry for you to be in. You know, you have to accept that it's going to be a competitive industry. What you really want to do is differentiate yourself, make a better website, build a better brand, build something that people really, really like. And that's how you're going to get more customers and more repeat business, and stand out from the competition. There's other things that you can do as well, which we will cover at later points in the course. And another thing we can offer is like our website development. So if you're not good at graphic design, you're not good at building brands or web development, then we have that as a service which we're going to be offering, and which you can get us to do that for you, have a website created for you around the niche that you're particularly looking for, work with you on building a brand, a colour scheme, and give you as much input from you as possible, but build something that's suitable for yourself. And then we'll show you how to manage and maintain that once you're all set up. So again, going back to the Google Shopping, when you go into some of these websites, as you look into them, quite a lot of them will list their brands. So, which is a thank you, because it means that if you want to go and find, those suppliers, their brands are listed on their website, or the products might even have the brands. Yeah. So one brand here, which I'm just going to search for, and this will give you different websites and products. So when we search this here, and here you'll see advertisements again. There's some different website: pedal bikes, ride LEV, Axon rides, go cycle. So again, just look through all these different websites, listing down here as well. You've got websites: electric rider, e-bikes direct, pure electric. So again, go through these: Treads bikes, Treads, look at the bike, electric bike shop. A suggestion would be to absorb as much information. If this was the niche that you wanted to get involved into, is go and look at all these competitors, look at all their brands, look at their information pages, and take as much as possible. And then think, how could you make that better? And we're going to go through this for every single niche, and make a video for every single niche that someone wants to get involved in. So let's go for another brand, as I'm just taking from another website. And again, like I mentioned, these websites will be listed in the description below, so you can go and have a look yourself. So here's another one. We type in Cube Electric Bike, and again, it gives you different companies, different names. And our one-to-one mentoring, if you want to take the one-to-one mentoring package, which we're going to have a discount for the first couple of months, and we're going to extend it from 12 months to 18 months, then we'll go into this in a lot more depth, and we'll even show you how to find lists and lists of dropshipping websites. It's really easy to find these websites, and we'll give you all the tools so that you can go and find them, get the information, and basically build on that, really. When we started out in our niches in furniture, we picked like a competitor, and we thought that was a really good website, and we just done everything we could to make a better brand and build a better website. And I think, when you pick the niche that you want to go into, and we'll show you lots of videos for different niches, then really just put everything into it, and look at, how could you market that better compared to what the competition is doing. So again, going through here, you'll see lots of different websites. Some we've seen before, and again, you have a big list of websites here that you can look at and check, the competition. I'm not sure whether you heard that there, but we just had a sale come in from our current website. So that gives you a good insight. You look through Google Shopping, put in, the names of the brands, search an electric bike. We also search an electric scooter, which I didn't actually do. 1 second. and just absorb as much information as you can from it. And if this is the niche that you want to go into, like I said, just look through all your competitors, take as much information. You want to try and focus on smaller companies. So when you look at something like this mentioned there, like Littlewoods, that's not going to be a company that you're really going to want to compete against. As you go onto these websites, look on their contact page or their About Us page, see if they're more of a smaller business, a family business. Do they have an address? Are they do they have an actual office or a warehouse? Is there a phone number? And then that will give you an idea in terms of the size of the company. You can also take the company registration number, look on the history of the company, see when it was created. But for me, first of all, is I would look through the various different, electric scooters, electric bikes, get as much information, look at all the brands that are on these different websites, search the brands on Google, see is that a supplier in the UK, and if as a supplier, reach out to them and contact them, which is again something we'll cover in the next video. But this is the simplest form. This is how you find them. We're going to put some links in the description. Any questions or comments, just write them and we'll come back to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.